Hello everyone. Let us unpack the NFP saga in KZN. If they really deserve that seat in the KZN legislature. There's a debate of whether the NFP deserve a seat or they completely didn't deserve that seat, especially when you check the threshold per seat. And the issue of the economic freedom fighters, whether they were robbed in KZN. And bear in mind, we will be using the old numbers of the IEC, not the updated one, to calculate their seats. The economic freedom fighters got 79,211 votes, while the NFP got 19,548 votes. Now, people are saying EFF got only 2 seats, whereas the NFP only got 19,000 and it got 1 seat. How is that even possible? Bear in mind, guys, that we are only talking about the KZN province, not the national results. So the people that voted in KwaZulu-Natal were about 3.5 million. They calculated the threshold based on that. And so according to the guy from the Action SA that was explaining the whole situation, he said that they use a quota, of which I call it a threshold. The people that voted were about 3,508,055 over the number of seats in the legislature, which is 80 plus 1. I hope you've got your calculator. So we will say 3,508,055 divided by 80 plus 1 is equal to, your formula will be total number of votes over 80 seats plus 1. That will give you an answer. 3,508,055 divided by 80 plus 1 will give you 43,309,321. So in this case, I will round off. Then we will have 43,310. That's the threshold, which means a seat. In order for you to get a seat, you must at least get 43,310, because 1 seat is equivalent to 43,310. I hope you're still with me. You see now the NFP got 19,548. They didn't come close to that 43,310. So now we're going to calculate the number of votes the EFF got, and then we'll divide that by threshold. So the EFF got 79,211. Then you will divide that by 43,310, of which you will get 1.82 seats. There's no such thing called 1.82 seat, which means initially the EFF got only 1 seat. Then they did the same thing from Umkhonto Wesizwe to the EFF. With the MK, you will punch on your calculator 1,590,813 divide by 43,310. Then you will get 36.73 seats, which means MK initially got the 36 seats, because there's no such thing called 36.73 seats, which means they got 36 seats. If you do the same formula from Umkhonto Wesizwe to the economic freedom fighters, you will only get 74 seats, not this 80 seats that is required in the legislature. So they had to make a plan and use the numbers after the comma to get 1 seat for each and every party. For instance, Umkhonto Wesizwe party got 36.73, so they used that number after the comma, which is 73. 7 automatically will give you 1 seat. Anything from 5 to 9 you can round off, which means MK got another seat. Now they are sitting at 37. They did the same thing from Umkhonto Wesizwe party to the EFF, and since the EFF got 1.82, which means because of that 8 they got another seat, and still it was not balancing because it was giving them 79 seats. Hence they had to put NFP with their 19,548 votes. So what they did is that they said 19,548 divided by 43,310, you get 0.45, but 0.4 is nothing. If you round off 0.45, you'll get 0.5. I guess that's how they got their seat, but it just does not make sense. I'm talking about the party that did not even meet the threshold. How is it possible for them to be parachuted in these numbers? If you know the maths, there are so many ways of killing the cat. Why they didn't put only these 5 parties, which is MK, DA, ANC, and EFF, and then derive a formula from there. I will also insert a video of the action as 8. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.